It's truck season at AJ Doman Chevrolet. Save thousands of all remaining 24 models and get financing as low as 5.9 for 84 months. Looking for a commercial truck? Come see us. We're your local business elite dealer with a huge selection of work-ready trucks in stock. No credit, bad credit, upside down. We say yes when others say no. AJ Doman Chevrolet at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick.
Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Weisheit, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very, very much. It's always nice this time of year. We've got some of these events that really make a difference in our community. So very glad to be talking about the mother and son sneaker ball. And we got Miss Janice Evans on. Thank you for joining us today.
Glad to be here.
All right. And sitting next to her, we got Miss Cameron Evans. Cameron, how you doing?
Happy to be here. I'm doing good.
All right. We appreciate it. So one of those things is, let's talk a little bit about, this is the third year for this event.
Yes, that's correct.
Kind of exciting, huh?
Yes, very exciting.
Okay. And Cameron, you've been every year, right?
Yep.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about what you have learned over the last couple of years about going to this event.
So basically what I've been learning is where moms and sons can have a great time together, dance, do activities, have games, and usually the winners of the prizes and activities gets some kind of gift cards or gifts.
Okay, so it's really, so you want to come out, show off your sneakers, but you also want to show off your dance skills, right?
Yes.
Very cool, very cool. And so this is the third annual one. We're going to put that flyer up. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. And this is the third annual Mother and Son Sneaker Ball. And it's going to take place over at the Civic Center. And people can go to Eventbrite for tickets. You just have to look for more information. Also, you can email Janice. It's JENISE Evans@gmail.com. They can send you an email. And this one's going to take place on November the 9th. So got a little bit of time here, not this weekend, but next. Really excited about that. It takes place from 6 to 10. It's $60 per couple. It's $20 per additional son. It includes a dinner, photo opportunity, games, and dancing. And this is an exciting thing because you guys have been working on this for the last few years. Yes. But it's also about making sure that we're expanding the options for what people see and hear about etiquette, right?
Yes, that's correct. I'm super excited to bring this event for mothers and sons to create a safe and fun environment. I, too, teach kids table manners, sportsmanship, leadership skills, etiquette, all things etiquette. Etiquette is more than knowing what fork to use, so I try to teach them how to make others around them feel comfortable and how to stand up and be that star kid, whether you're in the classroom, on your job. I also teach adults, women in leadership skills on proper etiquette.
Yeah, etiquette's a whole lot more than what fork, and that you should pass the salt and pepper only to the left and together.
Yes, that's correct.
And so it's interesting how our family learned that. It was from a ball like this. It was a governor's ball, and it was a mayoral ball. And so my sister's married to the son of one of the long-standing mayors from New Orleans, so one of the Landrys. And my sister was taught that on that. So we'll let you wave and say hello when we come back on you. But she was taught that at one of these balls. And so it was really cool to be able to do. Yeah. So Evan, who we doing shout outs to? You got some people that you want to come to this?
Some of my friends.
Okay.
Some family members.
Okay. You want to challenge them all to come, right? Very good. Well, they get to see you here, which is cool, right? And then they'll get to see you there. At the ball, which is really, really cool. And so that's a really good thing. Tell me some of the things that you've learned about etiquette, because I know Mom's taught you. Yeah? What's some things you've learned about etiquette?
How to place the forks and spoons, how to have teamwork and everything, be nice. Yeah. Well, you're a very respectful kid, I can tell you, which is really cool. So I'll say respectful young man. And so that's just really cool. And so I appreciate that. So it's obvious that Mom knows what she's doing about teaching these etiquette skills. And it's kind of a lost art, right?
Yes, I mean, that's correct.
And so I think generationally, we've kind of lost a little bit about how we should treat one another.
Yes.
We've lost a little bit about kind of the right way to do things. I'm from a family that believes there's a right way and a wrong way,
That's
and
right.
a whole lot of space in between. And so I think it's important to be able to figure out maybe how to do things the right way. And I'm glad we're given an opportunity to be able to do this. Where did the idea come from?
So the idea came from it started like I do different types of event. I host one of my signature event is a women empowerment tea.
Okay.
And also the Mommy and Me tea. I host that and teach etiquette as well. But the mother and son came back from the mothers in the community. They said, well, what about the moms and sons? You're doing the Mommy and Me and the things for women, but what can I do with my son? And to show him how to hold the door open, how to use a dinner fork, whether he's in the classroom or whether he's at the dinner table, on how to behave.
And one of those things I can tell you, Martin and I talk about it all the time. My dad has come on my show many years, picking up a shopping cart.
Yes.
Shopping
Yes.
carts aren't supposed to be in ditches, different places. Not
Right.
supposed to be outside of apartment complexes. It's supposed to be picked up for the next person
Correct.
that needs them in a shopping center.
Absolutely.
And so it's just one of those things that I tell you is unique, but they're the little things.
Yes.
The little things go a long, long way. One of my favorite authors, Richard Bach, says a tiny change today creates a drastically different tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And so I think that that's really what you're
Yes.
doing. You're teaching these tiny changes a little bit at a time, right?
A little bit at a
Not
time.
overwhelming,
Yes.
just a little bit at a time.
Yes, sir.
And so eventually you're hoping that these funds are going to move forward to bring etiquette into the schools, right?
Yes, that's my long-term goal, is to have an after-school program for kids, additional extracurricular outside of football, outside of volleyball, outside of cheerleading, to have that, bringing those skills into the classroom.
It's really interesting you say outside of those things, but interestingly enough, when you do a program like that, you're actually infusing really good teamwork, team building, communication, better athletes,
Yes.
better people in those other programs.
Yes, sir.
Very, very cool. I am thankful for both of you coming on today. I'm hoping for a
We're glad to
wonderful
be
event
here.
for y'all.
Thank
so,
you.
Evan, thank you. Cameron, thank you very much for doing that.
Thank you.
Really, really excited about that. I think y'all are going to have a wonderful event.
Awesome. Thank
Very
you for
cool.
having us.
All right, absolutely. All right, guys, that'll do it for this segment and this Bayou Time, but don't go anywhere. A whole lot more right here on HTV.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.